Did I wake you up? Can hear you purring. Hear you purr. Hear you purr. Oh, stretch. Oh, hi, Janet. Yeah, you got family, right? That's there. Did you go out yesterday? Let me get a bite of banana and some lemon water here. Tina said she'll be here, but she's going to be a little late, so she'll be here. Hi, Terry. Did you make your trip and go out to eat? Yeah. Was it fun? Hi, Pamela. Malibu's deciding she's going to get down. uh, so we're going to do some fun stuff. I hate for you to miss it, Janet. Hi, Fritchie. Are you a member of any art galleries? No, I'm not. It's such a lot. Aw, thanks. Thanks. Well, look, they probably see my stuff more here than they would in any art gallery, Fridgie. Let's be honest. They're going to see my stuff more on YouTube, right? I think I've got either 12 or 1,500 videos streaming for 14 years. Yeah. Hundreds of thousands of hours. But thank you. That's awful sweet of you to say so. Hi, Regina, Kat, Brooke with an E. Said hi to Terry, Missy. You record. That's true. I do. But your comments make all the difference, Janet. But we're going to make a book out of a poster. Now, you can also use, and I'll go ahead and tell you this real quick. Hi, Anima. Anima. Some names with the ands and the anemia. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I first saw this fold. I think it was Tisha Moore, probably 15 years ago. I think it was before I ever streamed or anything. I saw Tisha Moore do this with a sheet of watercolor paper. So you can do this with watercolor paper. I'm doing it with a poster board size thing, just so because it's easier, cheaper, but you can also do it with a watercolor sheet. You can do it with anything really, but I'm going to do it with poster. And hi, Debbie Bruce. How you doing? Good to see you. Hi, Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. So let me try it again. Oh, it's Animal Lover. No wonder. I'm trying to say anima. It's Animal Lover. Sorry, Animal Lover. I was trying to make you into an and something. Hi, sister. Okay, good to see you. Sister liked her Barbie photography I did on Instagram a couple days ago, or maybe it was yesterday. No, I think it was a couple days ago. Sister's got she's got her own Barbie in my family, my Barbie family. Hi, Miss Lena. How's everything over there where you are? Let's see who else is here. Miriam. Hi, Miriam. Get a sip of my lemon water here. I don't want to suck down any lemon seeds. Y'all saw the little video I did of my front garden. I grew those, well, Hubster and I grew those little pots of lemon trees from seeds out of my lemons. I just saved the lemons out of the seeds out of my cut lemons and planted them, and they grew. So yeah. Let's see. Thanks, Animal. Yeah, I was trying to go animal, and then I figured it out. Animal Lover. So anyway, and then we're going to use this collage soup. I Spy an Eye book. I don't think I've shown it to y'all. I think I got it after the last stream. But anyway, no, I didn't get it. Yes, no, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know that I've shown it. I'll show it again. We're going to use this, and I'm going to show you how to fold a poster into a one. It's all one connected book. There's no taping, no stapling. It's all one piece. This is all one piece, a poster. And like I said, I think it was Tisha Moore with watercolor, a big sheet of watercolor paper that did this, that I learned it from. So we're going to do that. And we're going to use this. And we're going to use paints. We're going to use Poscas. We're going to use stencils and foam stamps. Whoops. So I have quite the selection of stuff here to use. Let's move this book out of the way. And I don't know if that we'll use a small jelly plate or not. I do have it at the ready. Eddie Makes Art had suggested using one of these stamp blocks to put your small foamies on to stamp with. I went, that's a great idea. See? Rather than just leaving it on the, what do you call it, the little piece of plastic. So we may do this today. Where's the other one? I just knocked one out here. Where's the, well, there it is. So we may do, we're going to make enough mess, so I don't know that we'll get to the jelly plate mess, but I have it at the ready. So hi, Ego. Let's see. You use every minute for your life wisely. The front landscaping as well as back. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sister. I try it. I'm it's not really as dug in as you might think. It's pretty basic. My vegetables are pretty. I have vegetables and herbs. I mean, I have peppers, tomatoes, and a lot of herbs this year. Oh, and squash. But it's really not a lot. Samantha helped me put it in, and really putting a little bit of Miracle Grow food on it every month and water every day. Unless it rains. Of course, if it rains, I don't have to water that day. And that's pretty much it. It pretty much takes care of itself. The front yard, the front garden, Hubster usually waters that every day or every other day. And it just kind of, it's kind of, once you get it going, takes care of it itself. So, which frees me up to spend more time here with you guys. All right, so let's just go ahead and move these paint pens out of the way. A couple of them are not Posca. This one's not a Posca. Not that it matters. It should probably still work too. What is that? Lottie, dude, Lottie Dottie. Oh, Lottie Dottie, chalk marker. Anyway, I just pulled out some paint markers. And then paints. Of course, I can always pull more colors if I need to. But before we do this, I have to move this out of the way because I have to have room because I want to show you how to do one. I have already done the one we're going to use, a sample one for me to keep, 2 for giveaways. So, yeah, I've already folded like 4 or 5 of them, and I'm going to fold one more to show you guys how to, and fold and cut one to show you guys how to do it. Let me pull that one back. This one here. So, and you can take your time. If you do it, you can take your time more and get it more perfect, exact. I don't really care about getting it perfect and exact, but you can fold these, especially if you're using a nice sheet of watercolor paper and you're going to do watercolors in it or something. You may want to be more exact. Okay. I'm using just a poster board thing, and it's, yeah. And the ones I'm giving away, I tried to be a little more careful with them, but they're not perfect, people. But you'll get the idea. Let's see. Who else am I missing? So thanks everybody for being here. I guess we'll go ahead and get started because I really do want to. It's going to take a while, and I don't even know if I'll be able to finish. I have worked a little bit more on my portrait. Not quite, of course, not finished it, but I'll continue to work on it. I'll make sure you see it before before I mail it out. All right, so here's what we're doing. I think, let me see, am I as far back in my camera as I can be? Yeah, I'm as far back as I can be without lifting my camera. It should be okay. All right, let me tell you the size of this, but it doesn't really matter. Just get a piece of poster board. This is, let me see if I can measure. Where's my ruler edge here? This is like 29 by 20, 20 by 29. Okay, and it's going to flash out because of the white. It's going to not want to, adjust lighting wise, but that'll just be for a couple minutes because I want to show y'all how to do it. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here we go. You will need a bone folder. It can be a clean one. All right, so what we're going to do is fold it in half. Okay, and I'm going to show you the way I fold. You can fold it however, it doesn't matter really which order you fold this in. But I found that if you do it this way, it stays lined up better. So I fold it in half like this, and then you go down to the middle and crease it. Then you've kind of set the line, okay? If you try to just, start over here and crease, it's going to go. So, and it can still do it a little bit, but all right. So we're going to start here and we're going to crease it this way. And then we crease it this way. All right. Again, really guys, it's really simple. Okay. So it's a little off. So I'm just going to kind of recrease it here. It's a little off. I'm trying to get it as kind of neat as I can, but again, it's not going to be perfect. Nothing around here is. I got a hair on my arm. So let me, but I do want to try to make it as nice as I can for you guys. So let's make sure we're lined up here. All right. So you got to really push down hard here. And then, okay, in the middle. There we go. That's, no, I think I made it worse. Did I make it worse? Yeah, I did make it worse. All right, hang on. We're going to line this up here. All right. Is that pretty good? No, it's still. All right, sorry, guys. I'm really off on this morning. I don't know why. I didn't have problems with the other 6. I did. Let's see. Let's move that out of the way. Hang on. I got some kind of a pop-up here. There we go. All right. All right, I want this pretty straight. It's still not, but anyway. All right, let's just keep going. All right, so you fold it in half that way and then fold it in half this way. Seems to be the easiest way to get it to be kind of squared up, okay? Even though mine's a little off, but we're going to go with it anyway. All right. Yeah. This thing's probably 20 years old, probably more than that. I could clean it, but All right. So again, then I'm going to just kind of, make sure it's all creased up and as close to, you just make a cross, fold it in half again. Okay. Let's see here. That's not too bad. All right. So there we go. We got this. Now this part, it doesn't matter which way you do it first. You can fold them in half this way first or fold it this way first. Okay, but what you're going to do now that you've got this just divided in half, essentially, you've just divided it in half and then in the quarter, half again. Now you can just divide this in half, get almost to the line, maybe not quite exactly to the line. So you want to have a little bit of bend. I mean, you want to have enough to have a fold. All right, so I'm going to try to hold it tight there. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side in. Let's move that so I can see where the line is. Okay, so now we've got this, right? Y'all still with the tour? See what we got? Yeah, it's like poster board, Missy. But you can also use a large sheet of watercolor paper. That's where I learned this fold and cut method from Tisha Moore. And she used, and that's probably, and I'm trying to remember, I'm pretty sure it was her, 15, 20 years ago. So but she uses nice watercolor paper. And it is bad. It's nicer if you make it with a nice sheet of watercolor paper. But depends on what you're going to do with it. We're going to do mixed media, slap and paint downs. You know, I'm not doing nice watercolor drawings and stuff. So it just depends on what you want to do with it. Okay. So now we've done this fold. We've done this fold. We've done this fold. Now we're going to do this fold. And then that's the last of the folds. All right, so let me make sure this is as close to the... Okay. All right, like that. Now we're going to turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. Try to get it lined up as much as we can. All right, so there we go. There's all our folds. All right, everybody with it. Hi, Tina. Thanks for making it in. Tina had to reboot and stuff this morning, so thanks, Tina. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see. Put it in caps, guys. If you have questions, put it in caps. And I know the light's a little off until I move this big white sheet of paper folded up. But, you know. All right, so there we go. Y'all got that? Fold in half. Fold in half. And then fold these in half. And these in half. Everything's just in half. All right, now, here's now the fun part. Y'all ready? And I don't know how much it's going to show in the camera. We'll try. All right, so now you have, we're going to turn it long ways. We're going to turn it long ways. So you see 4, right? 4. I guess you could probably do it the other way too. I've just done it this way. You might be able to do it the other way too. All right, but I'm doing it this way. I'm doing it more long ways. I think if you do it cut the other way, it'll be more portrait. But we're going to go, well, maybe I should do maybe we'll do one of each. Let's see. But I don't want to confuse y'all because I've already shown y'all the other one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go down here to the bottom. Oh, wait, one other thing. See how the folds are on the inside? Everything's folded toward the... It's easier to cut if you turn it over where you can see your bent lines. It's easier to follow with your scissors, the raised side of your folds rather than the dip side of your folds. So this is the raised side of your folds. It's just easier to see where to cut. Now, this is where you really want to take your time, and so you can cut it as neat as, because this is how the book's going to look depending on how neat you cut this. Okay, so now you see there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 on each row. So you're going to start with the first row, and you're just going to cut. You're going to cut up to 3. You're going to cut 3. There's 4. And this is true if you go the other way, too. You can do the same thing going the other way. Then you'll have a portrait style book. This is going to make a landscape size book. All right, so you stop right there. Okay. So y'all got this? Now y'all following along. I'm not going to repeat this, so y'all follow. I'm just going to tell y'all to go back and watch it, okay? All right, so now we're going to turn the whole thing around. Turn the whole thing around. And you're going to go to the next row. All right, so you see where you've cut up to there. Now you're going to come all the way around, and you're going to go down the middle. Same thing. You're going to do 3. 3, don't cut off. You can just cut it in half if you go all the way to the edge. So you cut 3. Okay, now we're going to turn the whole thing around again. And we got one more row, and you do the same thing. And you cut 3. And you can take your time and do this really neatly. Okay, so now, see how we've got it? Now you come down here to the first one, to the first edge, and you start folding. And you just start folding and folding and folding, kind of like an accordion fold. Okay, you just accordion fold the whole thing. Okay, you just keep accordion folding. There you go. And you've got a book. That's all there is to it. Oh no, Tina. Well, if you have to go, you go, Tina. If you're under a tornado watch, do not feel like you have to stay here, girl. Okay? Do not feel like you have to stay here. You go be safe. Okay? Yeah. So that's it. And now you really have more, you have to have more sides than you think. I did another one over here where I numbered it. This one's not as neat, but it's another sample. This one did turn out a little neater. Okay. And again, I've already cut two other ones for giveaways for later. We'll do one US, one international. I'll put them in those white envelopes. And what I'll do is I'll flatten them out. I'll do like this and put them in the white envelope so they're flat and skinny. And then when you get it, all you have to do is just, Okay, so let's move these right up here on my way. All right, so I numbered them just so you could see. All right, now let's go ahead and move in because I've done the big cutting folding part. All right, so we should be good now. Let's move this out of the way. All right, did everybody get it? Exactly, Barbara. Okay, all right, Tina. Okay, well, we've had just kind of in our exact area the last couple of days just had some rain, but today it's sunny. It's supposed to be sunny for the next 2 or 3 days, and we'll have some showers, and then it'll have a couple of days of rain. But I think it's supposed to be nice, off it's summer showers that we get here in Georgia, and sometimes it's bad, but not every shower is bad. Okay, so now here I numbered them so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then it goes the other way. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And then it's back to 1, but in between there, and these I'm going to do these with black paint so you can easily see the ones that are hidden because they don't fold. You don't see them when you fold this, but there are a couple places where the folds are hidden in there. Like here's 32, 33. So there's a couple places, and we'll paint those black just so you can see. The rest I'm going to start with colors. Okay. I'm going to start with colors and again, and I'll probably put a nice big number on each one just so you can kind of follow it easier. I don't know. We'll see. All right. And again, when I had the big the big poster, and I cut it this way, if you cut it the other way, still 4, but on the other edge, it'll be portrait size, and you'll be doing it like this. Okay. So I just wanted them to be this way. So you can practice and do them both ways. Thank you, Tina. So sweet. All right. So, hi, Anne. Roll up the little sleeves a little bit. So what we're going to do is, and I did make myself a list, and I'll show it to you here in a minute, of just different kinds of things you can do. And it's the same mixed media stuff we always do. Let's go ahead. I think we'll zoom in one more here. It's the same kind of stuff that we do with all mixed media, but I made a list just so we can try to remember to use everything. Then we're going to use for my collage elements, I'm going to use the Collage Soup, I Spy, and I. Now, let me go ahead and show this to you because I don't know if I showed this to y'all before with all my Collage Soup books, but we're going to try to use just this. Now, I might end up going back and putting in some watches and clocks. Y'all know I like my element of time. But to start with, and hopefully we'll get a good ways, we're going to use this book today. So I think I've shown it to you before, but I'm going to do a quick flip. I'd like to see the little arms. Oh, you want to see my little arms? Oh, yes, I am wearing the shirt with the little arms. Yeah. I'll get it out in a minute, Tina. Yeah, my Elisa arms. Yes. Hi, Leona. Anybody else I met? Mine is Marguerite. I said hi to Anne. And whenever y'all, I'm not, I cannot, y'all are all in my notifications. So when you stream, you pop up, but I cannot remember. Like Anne, I think she streams on, well, I know she streams on Sunday, but I think she streams another day. It's either Monday or Wednesday. I'm not sure. Aunt Beck is the same. Mary, there's Mary Autier. Mary's been kind of streaming at odd times because she's been working in the yard and doing other things. Hi, Mary. So y'all feel free to post in your, I know you can't post direct links, but anybody can find you with just your name. You can feel free to post the times you stream. Like Mary can put in, I stream on Wednesday, Monday morning, Thursday night. I forget. But feel free. Y'all go ahead and feel free. Okay, so there he is. Anna streams at Wednesday at noon. So she'll be streaming today at noon. Okay. We usually finish up here by about 11:30, quarter to noon, quarter to 12. So y'all feel free to put in what times you stream. Y'all are welcome to do that. So, because I cannot remember everybody's. Thanks, Tina. So I just want to kind of do a quick flip through. These are all eyes. Eyes, collage soup eyes. And so we're going to use this book today. It's a big book. It's a lot, these books are not cheap. You're paying the price of a book. And I know people say, well, I'll just make copies. And I just like to use the real paper. You do Collage Soup does have free digital, or well, I think some are free, and then you can pay for some digitals. I like just to buy the books. If I love the book a lot, like the bird one, I bought two. But they're not cheap. They're like $24 or $25 a book for these large ones. They have smaller ones that are about, I don't know, 18 to 20. But so, just depending on how much you use them, if you just use them for eye candy and just inspiration, you're going to get color ideas and all kinds of ideas from them just by having them without cutting them up. But you know me, I'm a collage artist. I'm going to want to cut them up. I cut them all up. So anyway, and here we go. So if y'all want to go look at this, here you go. Free collage book. It's a sampler platter. If you go and join them at collagesoup.com, you can get a free download, free collage. I don't know how many. I haven't done that. So I just buy the book. So you'll have to go over there and look, but you get a book for free for joining their mailing list. These smaller square ones are a little less expensive, but these big ones like this one, they're going to run you like $25, but look how thick they are. There's a lot in these things. All right, let's look at chat here a second. Yeah, you could do that, Miriam. I'm not going to. I mean, it'd have to be something really, really, that I really love to, take a picture of it and keep it. All right, but this is a book we're going to use. But first, we have to do some other steps. So I just numbered them. It's just so you can kind of follow along and you can watch as we number. This is not going to be neat. It's not going to be real, it's not going to be, it's going to be mixed media slap and dash because we have a lot to do. All right. So let's go ahead and start. Let me get out a palette here. Let's see here. Here it is. This is my newest palette. This is what if y'all weren't here, this is what I'd be using. This. This is what I'd be using if y'all weren't here. But because we're on stream and on camera, we're going to go with this. All right. So in no particular order, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all different colors on every page. And then when we get done on the inside, there are some hidden flap ups that you don't see just by flipping through the book. You don't see those flipping through the book. You have to do a flap up to see those. And those we're going to paint black. But we're going to do all the color ones first. So let me get a brush here. It's going to get messy, people. It's going to get messy. All right, here we go. Here we go. If you have questions, put it in caps. Make sure that you are in all messages at the top of the chat because you won't see everything. And yeah, we're going to do this. There we go. Tina just put in the link right there. There's a link to Amazon. They're all on Amazon. Okay. All right. So I might kind of try to do like this just to kind of be a little neater. Let me get some baby wipes at the ready. And again, I'm going to paint them all just a solid color to start. Then we're going to use stencils, foam stamps. I mean, I did pull out the mini jelly plates, but that might be too time consuming to do that today. You got your Poscas, you got, you can doodle, you can ink splatter, drips, your mini gel plant. I'm going to use stencils and foam stamps, paint, and Posca mostly. And I want to edge everything in gold, which might not get done today either. All right, so let's see. The first cover page, what do I want it to do? I think I'll go ahead and go with this light teal color. All right, so I'm going to put some, and always make sure you shake up these acrylic paints every time you use them. This one's almost empty. And again, there's 28, did I say 28 pages? There's 18, and then there's some on the inside. So, but let's get these 18 done. The hidden ones we're going to do in black. Okay, hi, Annette. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started here. And, if it gets on different places, on the backs and the sides, it's going to be covered up. It's going to have stencils. So if y'all want to grab yourself a cup of coffee, and I might stop halfway through and do a page because this is going to get repetitive. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can to get these covered. And I know I could have done it before, but it's no fun. And I do have my heat tool plugged in, ready to go. Kind of dry it quickly, do a little wipe just to kind of keep it. And then we're going to go to page 2. And we're going to, this won't go to waste because it'll rebound again in a little bit. All right, so now let's just go with some yellow. I'm just going to go around here. We're going to just do a whole bunch of different. Okay, this one's almost empty. I got a whole bunch of new ones over there. I'm just going to have to get them out. I don't like to, I want to use it all up. I used to, and this is a tip too, let me clean my brush. I used to, when it got down about here, I would put water about to here in them and put a big W on top to mean a wash, and shake them up, and so they'd be a wash. So if you want to keep that last little bit of paint, just when it gets to about there, then fill it up about to here. I wouldn't go all the way to the top because you're just going to have really water. But if you fill it up to about halfway and shake it up, make sure you put a big W on the top because I have shaken these up and it's water in there and it's gone everywhere. I do want to let's kind of dull down the numbers here. All right, so and then I used to do driveway art. I'd go outside and fill my whole driveway with cheap paper and then throw down all these colors. I just open the bottles and throw down colors all over. And, I haven't done that in about, 12 years. It's been a long time since I've done that, the driveway art. And then I'd cut up those big sheets of paper and do giveaways. And I still have little fractions of those papers left. All right, let's see how we're doing over here. So it's getting a little on the edges here, but again, it's all going to be mixed media, so that's fine. I just want to get paint down. All right, so let's go ahead and dry this, wash out my brush. Yeah, yes, Angie, somebody already mentioned my hands shirt. Let me go ahead and get you one. I'll show you. My Lisa hands. She gave me a little eye watch. She put bracelets. I have changed the fingernail polish. So I have bracelets on each hand. There's the bracelets there. So yeah. I have 2 or 3 of these shirts. They're a little different. And I do love my Elisa hands. All right, so now let's go on to, let's see, the next color I'll do. Maybe Let's go with maybe, I'm not going to do any kind of particular order. Let's do the pink. Okay, kind of dab off the excess water on my baby wipe there. Thank you, Tina. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of flip this flat here. And again, y'all can take your time. You can do your mixed media collage pages as neat as you want them to be. And if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably take a little bit more time and have them a little neater. But you know, we want to we want to get something done today. All right, so there we go. That looks so bright on camera. It's not that bright in person. Let's flip it. Let's close. Let's get it back to how it's supposed to be. And then we're going to go to the next page here. Let's go with maybe lime green. Again, these are really harsh. All right. No, this one's a new one. I did grab a new lime green. Let's get something to cut it with here. Did I not slice it to the edge? I usually use my X-Acto knife, but I don't know where it is right this second. There we go. Okay. Clean out the brush. Dab out the excess water. And go to the next color. But I did fold a couple for giveaways, so I'll do one US. Raul will probably pop in right before the giveaway, because he always, he does win a lot. But the international, there's not as many international people here as US. That's why I always do a separate giveaway. Hi, Val. All right. I'm kind of trying to keep these up in here in order, so if I have to grab them, I can see them real quick, but I don't know. All right, let's try this. All right, let's flip this flat a little bit. Oops. And I'm going to edge, like I said, when I'm all said and done, I'm edging all my pages with gold. Just like how I do with my finger and edge them all with gold. But you can take as much time as you want to do these. I want to try to get as many pages done as we can. Okay. Drying. Hi, Joy. Oh, he's here? Is Raul here? Hi, Q&L. Joyce. Yes, gold edging, Mary. I know Mary likes her gold. All right, so let's go ahead and flip this to the next page. Clean the brush. Now we're going to have splatters, drips, all kinds of things. So really, you don't have to be that neat, but you can do whatever you want. Okay. Next, let's go with, let's just go with some blue and maybe an orange. I'm just trying to go around here and just have a different, have a different color on every page for a while. Let me get a fresh baby wipe. We can always, go a second round. All right. Now I know somebody that would probably try this in a heartbeat, and that would be Ann Lar. Ann Lar, she will try. I mean, she's brave. She will try anything. Ann will just whip out that paint, whip out the inks, whip out whatever it is, and go for it. All right, let's clean the brush. Got to clean the brush a little bit every time. Otherwise, you'll just have brown paint. You bought the Kuretake Gold ink, Tex? Yeah, I'll just probably use for this. I'll just use gold metallic Deco Art Splendid Gold. It's a pretty gold. It's not quite as shiny as nothing is as shiny. Tex is talking about this the gold mica Kuretake. This is the best gold you will ever have. Look at that. Look how shiny that gold is. We're just going to use. We're just going to go with our Deco Art Gold. All right, let's dry this real quick. Hi, Raul. You've been here since the beginning? Okay. Okay. Good to have you. All right, and of course, some of my edges, it's going to get messy. It's going to get messy. All right, so now let's go with maybe orange. I'm going to try to pick as many colors as I can, go all the way around here. All right. I'm not even flattening it out anymore. I'm just going for it. If y'all missed the beginning, this is one big piece of paper. You can do it with a poster board. You can do it with a large sheet of watercolor paper. That's where I learned it from Tisha Moore. Like I said, probably 15 years ago, maybe longer. I don't even know. It was before I was streaming. I saw Tisha Moore do this with a sheet of watercolor paper. Not the painting part. She did much neater stuff. But I mean the fold and the cut of the large sheet of paper. That's what this is. It's a piece of poster board. Yes, I showed it earlier, Mary. You'll have to go back. Go back about 10 minutes, Mary. And I showed how to cut and fold this book. It's all one big sheet of paper. If y'all missed it, it's probably a good time to go back and watch it now because I'm going to just be doing this for a few minutes. Okay, next, let's see what could be next. Let's do this dark teal. I'm going to try to pick as many colors as I can. And then we'll start repeating. And this is just craft paint. You can do a lot with craft paint. And one of the nice things about doing this with craft paint is it's a matte craft paint and you can color pencil works great. Now that doesn't even look like the right color. Let me see. Maybe I need to turn down the brightness just a little. Still, this is a teal color and it's not showing up teal. Let's try to turn down the color intensity maybe. Does that help it? Not really. I got it too dark. Okay. Well, it's a tealer color. It just looks blue on camera. All right. Some colors are a little more translucent than others, and you might have to go over them a couple times. Red, lime green, sometimes those are translucent. Oh, thank you, Tina. Let's put this here. If y'all want to scrub back, Like I said, now would be a good time to scrub back because I'm going to be painting these papers for a while, for a few more minutes. All right, let's see. This is more of a canary yellow. Well, maybe that's like kind of the same. Well, they're a little different. We'll go ahead and put another yellow. Well, just determined to go over that edge. All right, there we go. Let's dry. Hi, Jane. Okay, clean my brush. Let's see what other colors do I have. A lighter yellow. Let's put that light yellow away. Let's do a darker green, maybe a bright green. Haven't done like a grass green. Let's do that. And then maybe a couple of shades of purple. There's a purple. All righty. Did I say to you, Terry Brett? Yeah, I think I did. Again, guys, if you missed it, go back about to the 33 mark, I think Tina said, to see how I folded one sheet of paper to make this book. And again, I'm crediting Tisha Moore. I think she was the first person I saw do it with a large watercolor sheet of paper. And I don't even remember what she did in the book. It's been, like I said, it's probably 15 years ago that I saw her do it. 14, 15 years ago. I don't even remember. Saw her do the fold and cut to make this book. This is just poster paper. You can use anything. It's, larger is better because the larger it is, the more you can, you have a bigger piece of paper, right? All right, let me clean my brush. All right, now let's do this purple. All right. Trying to keep up with everybody. Hi, CK. Are you, whoops, look, I just scratched it. Scratch it with my nails. Are you, how's school going? I know you usually can't stay at streams too long because you're teaching or grading or both. All right, here we go. Also, I think I want to get in some magenta. Let's get a magenta. Here we go. That's kind of a maroon. Where's a good magenta? Here we go. Let's go with that one. We'll do that one next. Okay. All right, let's clean the brush. This might be a good one for your students to do, CK, because it's just one big sheet of paper. You'll have to go back about, I think Tina posted like at the 33-minute mark. Was it the 33-minute mark, Tina? I've already lost the chat part. Scroll back and see how this is one big sheet of paper. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's do this magenta, and then I think we'll probably start over. Okay. Oops, see, I didn't shake that enough. See the oils? Let's just clean that off. Let's get this good and shaken up. Let's shook it. Shook it good. Where's Barbara? Shook it. Shake it good. I was teacher appreciation day. Nice. Okay, meetings and lunch. So you're still not off. All right, there we go. That's good. You really have to shake these. I'm telling you, especially if you haven't used the color in a while. All right, so here we go. Let's do this. Got a little bit of blobby there. And there's water in my brush, so see what it's kind of streaking because there's water in my brush. You don't want any water in it. You want it just flat paint. All righty, here we go. We're making progress. All right. Now I think we're going to start over. Clean out the brush. All right. Again, you can be as neat as you want to be when you do one. Take your time, dry each page. I'm trying to go as fast as I can so we can get to the, the rest of the collage and other things. All right, let's dry this. Thank you, Tina. Around 33 minutes in, guys. If you want to scrub back and see how to fold this. Okay, flipping to the next two, clean the brush. Try to get out as much water as I can. And let's get a fresh baby wipe. All righty. So now we're just going to keep going around the palette here. And this right here is, I got it on sale for 40%, or no, I think it was 50% off. Hobby Lobby had their baking stuff on sale. This is an acrylic plate, cake plate. And I think they're only like $9 normally. So I think I got it for like $5. So, but just an acrylic cake plate. All right, let me clean my brush. Excuse the squeaky chair. Every time I turn around, it'll rinse out my brush, but I'm not getting a new chair. Let's just get rid of that. So too much. Okay, now let's go to the next card. Now I can just continuously go around. I'll have to reload, but now I can just go around the wheel here. Oh. Again, we're going to do stamping, stenciling, collaging, and we're using, if y'all missed it, let me watch my hand out here. We're using this book today, the Collage Soup, I Spy and I. So I'll try to get enough done. I'll maybe do a little reel or something on Instagram after we, do a little flip of it. We'll see. All right, let's dry. Thank you, Tina. Oh, you have a week off. Oh, yay. You enjoy it. I know it's not like you don't have plenty of projects to do. All right, flip and turn to the, let's clean the brush. Trying to get as much water out as I can too, because it will, water down the paint. All right, here we go. We're doing this pretty quick considering. You know what I mean? But again, I want y'all to be able to see all the process rather than having it be a perfectly neat book, which you can do yourself when you can take your time. You know what I mean? You can take your time when you do yours. And I am giving away one to US and one international. I already cut and folded them. So I'll do that after toward the end. These paintings are like Candyland. Yeah, they are kind of candy. Well, they're also, I'm going to be honest, Annette, they are brighter on camera. I mean, the lime green is lime green, but some of the colors like the teal, and they look a lot brighter than they really are in person. And I think that's one of the things is because I'm so zoomed in. It's really zoomed in on those colors. And so that's probably why some of the colors are really, really bright. Oh, I need a little bit more red. I think I got one more page before we flip the book. Let's see. Okay. I know it's a little redundant, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, the pink is really, that's just really plain pink, but it looks like hot pink. But we're doing it pretty quick, don't you think? And I'm going to edge everything in gold at the end. I don't know if we'll get to that today, but I'll try to do at least one. Let's see. Barbara says, question based on the size paper. It doesn't matter. You're going to fold it in half, fold it in half, fold it, you're going to fold everything in half and half again. So it doesn't matter the size of the paper. Now it'll affect the size of the book, whether it's a bigger book, smaller book, it doesn't matter the size of the paper. Yeah. All right. Let's clean the brush. Although I think this is 29 by 20, I think this is 29 by 20, but you can have them bigger, smaller. Like I said, I think Tisha Moore used the largest watercolor, which I think is a 30 by, I don't remember, 30 by something, the large sheets of watercolor paper. And if you're going to do nicer drawings and you want it to be a really nice book, you want to probably splurge and get you a $10 sheet of paper, or you can do a $3 piece of poster board, All right. So now we're at the last fat sheet here, and we're down to this blue here. Let's see, I'll get this as a little. And it's going to warp a little if you're just using poster board, especially. It's going to warp a little, but again, this is a mixed media playbook. For me, it's not a gallery piece here. You're going to see in a little bit, Crafty Jen. I talked about the book a little while ago. Scroll back. We're going to do collage, mixed media, Posca, foam stamps, stencils. Oh, this size. Okay, just a second, Barbara. I see what you're saying. She wants to know what this size came to be. Let me get a ruler here. Let's see. All right, it is. Let me get the right. Let me find my clear ruler. Okay, it turned out to be a 5. Is that a 5? Hang on, my ruler is backwards. 5 by about a 5 by 7. Let's turn it over to the front here. 5 by 7 and a quarter, maybe. 5 by 7. I mean 5 by 7 and a quarter. 7 and a quarter length by 5. Okay. All right. Now we got to the end, but you remember we're not at the end of the book. We went through every page. Here's what we've done so far. Let me just flip. Did a color on every page. Okay. But then when you get to page 18, you can start going the other way. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So there's 26. But, and I'm going to do this real quick. Let me get my black paint. We're going to do this real quick. Hang on, I got my scissors. I did grab a new black paint. Hang on. Inside, there's a couple places when you fold this, like we folded it. There's a couple. Oh, that's brown. I don't want brown. I want black. No, let me just grab this one. I'll use that brown on the inside. Okay, so after you've gone, to the back and you flipped, and now you're flipping the other way to 24, 25, 26. But inside, there's a couple places where the book flips up. Okay, so it can go this way, but there's a couple, I think 2 spots where you can do this. So those 2 spots that flip up, I'm painting those. Oh, I just dipped in the brown. Dee Dee, good grief. All right, here. I want them black. The 2 that flip upwards, I'm going to do those black. Now let me do a little, I don't want black on all my bright pages here. So let's see what I can kind of be a little neater. And one of the reasons I'm doing that is so you can see which pages are on the inside. Oh, I need some more baby white. Oh. So you can differentiate between the fold, 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 and the flap. Okay? And if I paint those black, you'll be able to tell where the flaps are rather than just the flips. It's the flaps. There's flips and flaps. Yes, the secret pages. Exactly, Miriam. Exactly. These are the secret pages. So I'm painting them black, particularly so y'all can distinguish which ones are the flaps rather than the flips. I just like saying that. All right, so I think there's 2 flips. 2 flaps. Let's see here, if I remember correctly. Let's see. All right, let me dry this. Okay, let me dry this. I'm gonna get my hands a little clean here. More baby wipes. All right, let's dry. Tina goes, be nice, Chad. I'll be RB. Our chat's usually always pretty nice. Hi, Lou. Tina had to run out and take the trash out. Yeah, you don't want to miss your trash guy if it comes once a week. Okay, so let's flip this back. All right, so now, remember, we haven't even done the back sides yet. We've only done the front sides. But I want to find the other flap. It might be this way. No, it's still this way. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. This is 27 and 28. I don't know if there's 2 more. No, I think this is it. This is all the flip ups. Flaps. I think there's 4 pages. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll flip it again. Now, I can go ahead and finish painting the back side, or we can just go ahead and move on to start decorating the front side. But I will flip through it again just so everybody gets the feel of what the book looks like here. Kind of holding it up a little so we don't get too much black on the outer perimeter. And all the edges, it doesn't matter what color the edges are going to be here. If I accidentally get paint on the sides or whatever, because I am going to paint all the edges gold after everything is said and done. I'm just trying not to get too much black around the edges. On the other pages, rather. Okay, there we go. All right, let me rinse my brush. Get the excess water. Fresh baby wipes. All right, let's dry this one. Yes, 28 pages flipping and 4 pages flapping. Hi, Tori. Thanks everybody for being here. Y'all stick around. I do have 2 books cut for giveaways in a little while. Okay, so now let's flap this back. Okay, so here we go. Let's try to, I'm going to try to get any excess paint off the edge just because I'm making a big mess. Okay, so here we go. This is what it looks like so far. And again, we've only done paint on half the book. We've only painted half the book. Hang on, let me try to get some of the wet paint off my hands anyway. So I'm not flinging it all over the room. All right, here we go. Let's move this ruler. All right. So it's 1, 2, 3. I won't count them. You can see them all. I try to do a different color on every page. Okay. So you see it's kind of a mess. It's okay. And then it starts going the other way. 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, did I miss some in there? Oh, I did. There are more. There's 2 more pages of black. Hang on. We got to do them. Got to do those last 2 pages of that. So there's 6 hidden pages. 6 hidden pages. I missed these 2 because it flapped the other way. All right. So let's just give it a minute. We're just going to go ahead and paint these really quickly. Kind of lift that up a little here. You don't see these hidden pages by just turning the pages. You have to flap them up. And I'm being really quick and messy here, guys, but you'll get the idea. Oh, I need a little bit more black paint. Let's hold this up. Let's see if I got them all. Because I think that's all there is. It's just the 6 hidden pages. And this is like 1 and 2. Then there's 3 and 4, 5 and 6. All right, let's get out the excess black paint. Clean our brush. Excess water. All right, let's dry this. Hi, Colleen. Colleen, you have to go back to the 33-minute mark to see how I folded this book. All right, let's see if I got them all now. All right, here we go. We're starting over again, page 1. Okay, wait, we got to go upside down. Here we go. Page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then, and I haven't painted these yet, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 pages. And then there's the hidden flaps. And there's 6 of those pages. There's one there. This one goes this way there. And then the last one goes up this way. So there's 6 hidden pages. Now I did not paint the back sides of these yet. I could do that. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could paint. Y'all want me to finish painting those 7 pages real quick, or does that bother you that those are not painted? If we move on, y'all tell me. Do you want me to paint these last 7 pages or move on? Hi, Anastasia. Because we just only have 7 pages left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 8. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we have 8 pages left. You want them painted? Okay. All right, we'll paint. All right, so we're going to continue on the same colors here. It'll just take 5 minutes. Really, it'll only take 5 minutes to finish. Then we'll have it all painted. You might as well, right? Okay, but I do want to kind of knock back those numbers. I am going to number them as I go, so I still want to see a little. Well, it doesn't matter. I just know which page is number 1, and then it goes from there. Okay, so let's go back here. And I have all these same colors. I'm just going to go around the wheel. Whoops, still black paint in there. That's okay. It'll be a brownish color. I didn't clean my brush out of the last black enough. But that's okay, because we're going to go, so much of this is going to get covered up, guys. We're going to cover it up with stencil stamping, collaging. This is just a base. This is just a background, right? All right, so let me clean the brush. Okay, now we're going to go over here to this teal again, which it looks a total different color on camera. Alrighty. And remember, all these little edges are going to be edged in gold. So everything will be a little crisper at the end of the day. May not be the end of this day. Okay, let's draw these 2. Hi, Starla. Did I say hi to you, Leona? Yeah, I did. Anybody else coming in? If you want to see how I folded this book, go back to the 33-minute mark. Okay, let me get the excess paint out, rinse out the brush. Almost done. I am kind of glad we are finishing up the last 6 pages. Okay, now we got this yellow. All right. And this dark green. So remember, these are all backgrounds that we're going to do things on top of. And you can do your other elements in a couple different ways. You can either pick something out of the your collage fodder or collage book, and then find the page, which is probably going to be the easiest way for me to do this today, to kind of match it, because I'm not doing the whole book today. We don't have time. I'm going to get rid of the excess paint, rinse out the brush. Or you can start just laying down stencils, foam stamps in any color you want, and then flip through your book and try to find what you like to match those colors. You can do it either way. Yeah, thanks, Tina. Here, let me. And you also don't have to do this in a day. You can spend days or weeks working in a book like this. You don't have to, hurry up and get it done like we're trying to do here on camera. You can spend your time just like we do with the magazine journals and all our other, art journals that we do. You don't have to do it all in a day. I'm trying to get as much done to show you process as possible. And, so then you can go do it and take your time and do it however you want. Do a page a day for a month or however you want, All right. Excess paint, rinse out the brush. Excess water. Next color. We're almost done. I think this is, no, 2 more pages after this. And do a page a day. That's very meditative, and very relaxing. Just say, well, I'm going to fold my book. Maybe you'll paint all your pages and in one sitting so they're ready to go for the month. Because there's 32 pages. So did I say that 32 or 34? Anyway, you have enough for a month. And do a page a day for a month. And plus a couple extras. All right. This color right here, Tina, is Purple Wave. And this mauvey color here is Magenta. Okay, excess off. Need some more baby wipes. Clean the brush. I have my little water bucket right behind me. All right, and so we got 2 pages left. So let's turn. We got these 2 colors again. I got to add a couple more, a little bit more paint here. This one's almost empty. This is Sweet Mint, and then this is just a yellow. I mean, I have a couple different shades of yellow. This is Cad Yellow. All right, so there we go. All right, let me kind of get the numbers. Okay. Whoops, I didn't clean my brush quite good enough. There's a little bit of that purple still in there. That's okay. Then I'll do one more flip through before we start doing some. I'll probably pick collage fodder, and then we'll do based on what collage fodder I pick from the book. We will then go in with stencils or foam stamps or Poscas. Poscas usually do that after you've done your initial glue down and initial painting and stuff. Go in with Posca doodles and details, So just so you can see when you hurry, it still takes an hour or so to get this far. All right. And again, don't rush when you do it. You want to enjoy the process. I'm enjoying just showing y'all how to do things, but if I was by myself, I would not be doing it this fast. Excuse a squeaky chair. I gotta reach behind me. All right, there we go. Let's dry this. Alrighty, there we go. Just to get any wet paint off my hands here. Alrighty, scoot over. All right, here we go. This did get a little messy. I think while I have this color here, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of clean this up because this is the front page where it's constantly touching the background where we've got a whole bunch of paint, all over the place. All right, there we go. That's page 1. clean the brush. Wipe down, dab the brush. Okay, here we go. Let's dry this. Dry this. Elisa, we showed the arms earlier. Yeah, back at the 33-minute mark, I believe, Elisa. At the 33-minute mark is where I show how to fold and cut this. But I'm going to flip it here in just a second. And again, the first person that I saw do this was, 15 years ago or so, was Tisha Moore with a piece of watercolor, a big giant sheet of watercolor paper. And those can be expensive. So if you're going to do a watercolor paper, you want to take, especially take your time if you're going to do watercolor or whatever. This is just a piece of poster board type thing. And you can have it any size. It doesn't have to be an exact size. You don't have to cut down to make an exact size. You're just folding in half, and half again. All right. So here we go. This is the book, page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then you start flipping it the other way. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and then you're back to page 1. But you've got 6 pages that are in the flap up or the flip up, okay, that you don't see when you just normally do when you just go through like this. You're not going to see those. You have to then, here's one here. Then in the middle here, there's one that goes this way. And then there's another one that goes back the other way. So these that I painted black are the hidden ones. And I did that. I painted them black on purpose so you know that you can't see them coming or going. And, we come and go in this, It's all one sheet of paper. All one sheet of paper. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to move this paint for just a minute so I can bring over the book that we're going to work out of. And you can, like I said, you can do this a few different ways. You can either pick up color and then go dig through here and find the color that you might think goes with, or you can find something you like. You can find something you like and then go in here and find the color. You see? So you can do it either way. Does that make sense? And again, you don't have to use this. You can use any collage fodder you can. Thanks, Tina. So I don't know. Let me see if I want to do which way I want to do. I've already flipped through the book, so I'm just going to kind of, like, here's this hot pink one. Maybe I'll go to this pink page right here. This will be kind of fun, okay? Maybe put her on the pink page, or she could be on the pink, yellow page next to the pink. Well, let's just keep going. I don't know if I want to do the pink page, but I kind of wanted to do that. I kind of like this. I kind of like the yellow and the blue. Let's see. What page would I like to do that on? This yellow. Remember, it goes 2 ways, so you got 2 ways to go. I think I'll go with that first yellow, this one. Okay, I like that. So I think I'm going to cut some of this out, some of this. So again, you gotta be brave if you're going to use your books. All right, so I want to use some of this. I'll probably want to use some of this. Do I want it down here? I think I want it up there. And before I glue, I'm just picking what I'm going to put on the page. But before I glue anything down, which if you want, you can use your matte medium. I'm just going to go with the easy thing today, and that's just some tacky glue. But always, if you use, any kind of liquid glue like this, I don't trust glue sticks on acrylic paint. If you use, any kind of liquid glue like this, you want to, let me get me a little piece. Do I have a piece of wax paper under here? Yeah, I do. You want to put the glue on. I usually put it down on a piece of wax paper and just pick it up with my finger and then smear it on. You want that smeared on smooth and no lumps and bumps. If you just squeeze on glue, it's going to be lumpy. It's going to be lumpy. So I'll just put out some glue on some wax paper, pick it up with my finger, and smash it down. Okay, but before we do that, right now, I'm just kind of planning out what I want on this page. I'm going to want her eyes. Remember, this is the whole book is on eyes. I'm going to want this whole book here to be about eyes. All right, so let's see. Let's do her peeking up here. Let's just cut this down a little here. Cut it a little over here. All right, so I'm going to want that. Do I want something else? Do I want some more of this? Maybe I want this a little piece of this over here. Let's do this. Or it could be even as a little hat or something. I like it over here better. All right, so I'm going to try to make them kind of simple, guys, because I want to get as many done as possible. Some pages done for you guys, as many as possible. And we're going to do a giveaway. Are you using an old Amazon card to clear the you can roll. There's not going to be any bubbles because you'll see. I'm going to put it on with my finger. There won't be any bubbles, but you can smash things down with a card, an Amazon card. Well, it doesn't have to be an Amazon card, to be any card. What do I have handy here? Let me dig over here and see. Yeah, Amazon card. But we're not gluing yet. So, all right. So I know that I want these images, maybe more, on this page, but I'm going to start by doing some other things here. So we have options. Let me put my giveaway pieces to the side. We're going to give away each a U.S. and international book after a while, pre-folded. All right. So now I'm going to bring my paint back kind of close, and let's just pick something kind of random here. I got my stencils. I got a new stencil from Devin is in the process of moving. And so she won't be streaming today or the rest of the week, as far last I saw, as she posted on Instagram or Facebook or something. Let's see. Let's brighten this up. It looks a little dark. There we go. That's better. So this is her stencil, Cubes Reversals, and it's a 5x7. PM Artist Studio does sell, these for their designers. Is Devin, our Devin Rex for Art. Yolande is one of the designers for PM Artist Studio. I also have some Eddie Makes Art stencils, some Carrie stencils, CERI, Carrie the Crafter stencils. I got quite a few of the PM Artist Studios stencils, and I've started getting a few of their foam stamps. So, what was I going to say? Oh, the other thing I was going to say is this stands for Patricia and Mariah. I've not seen Mariah, and she's probably, Patricia had to have surgery. She went to the hospital, and it's not a secret. They talked about it on their show. So Patricia's is, out of streaming for a little bit anyway, till she, gets home from the hospital. And so Mariah did stream, was it yesterday or the day before? I lose track of time, guys. But anyway, okay, Fitchy, thank you. Thanks for being here. And did I say hi to you? Yeah, I said hi to you, Anastasia. Yes, Miriam too. Thank you, Raul. Miriam is collaborating. I try to remember. I do have one of Miriam's stencils as well. So, all right. So we're going to use this. I've not used this stencil yet, but I like that there's triangle here and some triangles here. So now I just have to decide, do I want to do it this way? Do I want to do it this? I kind of want to go this way. All right. So I'm just going to get a sponge. Here we go. I got some sponges here. And you can use it, makeup sponges, any kind of sponges for, doing a dabbing a stencil. Or, we could use ink too. The thing about using inks, maybe I will use ink for, let me go ahead and use an ink just because. Let's go with, let's see, what blue do I want though? Do I have a good blue? Let's see here. Let's test this blue, this kind of tealy blue. Because it's, for one, it's quicker. This is quicker than doing it with a paint. So I'm just going to, it doesn't have to be, you do it how you want. Let's test this color out. I'm sure it'll be okay. All right. It might go a little green. So if it goes too green, then I might have to go with paint because it's going on top of the yellow and it's going to make it look green. Let's see. But that kind of goes. I don't know. Let's see. I might just get a darker blue. Let's see. Let's just try a different blue. Do I want to try this blue? Let's try. Let's just look and see what it looks like. That's almost too. It's going green again. All right. So in this case, I think we're going to go with paint because I'm not seeing a good color. I'm not seeing a good blue color. Wait, let me see over here. Hang on. I might have another option. Let me look into my archival inks. Let's see. Maybe this. Let's try a couple blues. We're experimenting here. Let's try these two. All right, let me get a paper towel here. All right, let's try this one. This is the closest to that color in real life, but it might go a little green because of the yellow, but we'll see. Is that any better? Is it still look a little? It's okay. We're going to roll with it. We're going to go with it. A lot of it's going to be covered up. You can put as much or as little. You know, you could put paint and ink. Do you know? All right. So there's a little of that. Let's go with. I'll set that to the side. I might use it later. All right. Now I'm going to go with a little bit of paint. Let's see. I don't have the right color. Yeah, this color blue. Let's try this teal color here. Because I know I'm kind of guessing where she's going to be and where I have open spaces. Let's just see. It's still looking green because we're on top of the yellow. But it's okay. There's kind of a green tint to her face. Let's just do a little bit here. Okay. It's a little messy. It's all right, though. It's just going to be what it is. All right. So, and then I'll drop the sponge in the water. All right. So I'm trying to get as many things done as we can. Let's dry this. Like the cases. Miriam, if I use pan pastel, then I'm going to have to think about, fixativing it. And that's not in my wheelhouse today. The only time I really want to use pan pastels is on a color book page or a what do you call it? A portrait. Yeah, something like this. Pan pastels is way too much work, to have to spray it. Then you got to think, oh, did I use this ink? Is it going to, yeah. This is just a fun project. This don't make me work, Miriam. Hi, Julie. All right, so now let's go ahead and just start by, and we're going to doodle and other things too. All right, so let's put out some. Let me pull out some. I might have to get to open it, the lid. Oh, see if I can just squeeze some out. I usually take the lid off, but I have to get my pliers to get the lid off. So I just make sure that's on there, and you can keep it upside down, and your glue is always at the ready. All right, so I'm going to just take the glue with my finger and just smear some glue on here. Again, I don't trust glue sticks on acrylic paint, and I'm not dragging out the matte medium today. Y'all do however works for you. Y'all have, tons of supplies, and you know what works for you. So you do whatever works for you. And again, I am going to edge all the edges with gold. Okay. But I don't know if we'll get to that. All right. So there's that. And again, this is perfectly flat and smooth, but if you're worried about it, you can take a card and mash it down. All right. So let's do her. I might have to get a fresh sheet of wax paper because I got all this paint on here from us painting all the pages. Okay, just You can use washi tapes, but again, I don't trust washi tape to stick either. So if I use any washi tapes, I would use I'd put glue on the washi tape as well. All right, so there we go. All right. All right, so there's a start of a page. And again, I'm going to use this book here. I'm going to use this book throughout the whole book. So there'll be eyes on every page. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do though is like start just playing and doodling and let's see, I gotta move this out of my way. I'm not gonna have any space. Let's put that down there. Okay. All right, so like let's see what kind of Poscas do I have sitting out over here, like this blue one. Let's see, just ginormous one. I keep doing everything on this, what do you call it here, wax paper. I'm going to have to get a new wax paper. So let's just put some blue here. And again, at the end, I'm going to gold edge everything. But in the meantime, you can just play with Poscas, paint pens, whatever you have, whatever you like, you know. Get some more blue. Let's get, what color do I want? Well, maybe I'll go in here with some pinks. I got pink right next to it. All right, let me dry this though. That's acrylic. It's acrylic paint, so you want to dry it. Hi, Mariah. How's Patricia? Is she still in the hospital? We were just talking about her. All right, let's see here. Get this pumped. Oh, pumped it too much. All right, so maybe we'll just go right. You don't have to have, collage books. You can be using fashion magazine books with faces. Wait to see. She could have surgery Monday. I saw that she had surgery and she's doing well. She might get to come home today, maybe. Okay. All right. Well, we were all thinking about her, had her on our prayers, Mariah. Thanks for the update. All we're doing right now is decorating the book. We made a book out of a poster. You can use a large sheet of, and anybody else that came in, a large sheet of watercolor paper, poster paper. I showed y'all how to cut it and fold it to make a book with one big sheet of paper, which I learned from, like I said, I'm pretty sure I learned it from Tisha Moore 15 years ago. So, and this is the part where you'll want to take your time and doodle. If you don't have, sitting in front of the TV and just take one color and just play with it, or, But it's fun to have again, we have our magazine journals, our mixed media magazine journals that we did for some years. I haven't shown them in a while, but y'all, I'm sure most y'all remember what they were, the mixed media magazine journals. And just because I'm putting pink here, because we got pink right next to us. So you can kind of tie them in side by side. Or you could even just do a double page spread, have this all be blue, all be pink, all be, the same one color. So let's see. She has this black hair. Let's just put some dots in her hair. And again, you could do this with magazine images. Okay, let's see. Let's get a white. Let me get my smaller white here. Scrolling. You're welcome. Hi, Cat and Paste. Oop. All right, I'm going to give her a highlight in her eye. See, she just came to life, didn't she? Maybe we'll do some lower lashes. Maybe we can do some more details in here. Oops. Well, that's wet paint. I'm trying to go wet over wet there. Let me dry it because it's not going to work. All right, let's see now. Oh, great. I just splattered it. Did I dry it enough? Maybe. You can get pens, your markers, your just ballpoint pens and go around every little thing. And again, anybody coming in, if you missed how to fold the book, go back to the 33-minute mark. And that's where I showed how to fold it. Folded, and then we painted all the pages. Base painted them anyway. So that's one of Devin Rex's stencils there. And we can stop here, do some over here, some stuff over here, and come back over here. We can do, we can do, let me get a bigger paint pen. Let's see, where's my bigger? I can go along the edges here. I'm going to just put a little gold edge around every single page. I'm going to turn it upside down so my arm is not in wet paint. How many are getting inspired to do something by watching this? Anyone? Bueller. Miriam is. Miriam, you want to put your stream times in there. Mariah, feel free to put your stream times in, days and hours. Like I said, I don't ever remember everybody's. I have y'all in my, notifications, but I don't remember. So if y'all want to put your times and, oh, thank you. Tina's giving y'all a hint to how to find it quickly. Yeah, just get a kid's poster board. I mean, like I said, Tisha used a nice big, expensive sheet of watercolor paper. And if you're going to do a nice book, I'd recommend investing in a nice big sheet of watercolor paper. If you're just going to do this and doodle and play and, mix media, slapping some paint and some stencils and some foam stamps and stuff, then just start with a poster board, All right, I'm just going to stop that. I might go back, and do more. Let's see what the first page is always the worst because, well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just get some of that pink on there. All right, because we didn't do the first page. We didn't start with the first page. Start with the second. And you can start with any page you want. Start with any page you want. You can go back and touch it up if you want. You don't have to rush through like I do here to try to get things done in a timely manner. All right. Let me get a little bit of this paint off my hands. Now let's see. I think I'm going to, because it's one of my newer ones. I know this isn't Carrie's newest. Wait, let me show y'all his newest ones, which I bought. I used these last week. I love these. I love these. Let me show you his names. Do I have it here? Do I have Carrie's thing here? Yeah, here we go. Oh. All right, so there's Carrie the Crafter, and whenever he does a video, he always goes, Carrie the Crafter, CERI. Anyway, these are his two newest ones. Maybe we'll use those, but I really want to use these numbers right now. And I have to find some eyes. Remember, we're doing something with eyes on every page. So let's go through here now. Let's stop a minute. Let's shove all the paints to the side a little bit. And I want to go in my back. This is the book we're using to collage. Yeah, this is called Circles and Dots. I love these. I love these too. But I used them so much last week. I think I'm going to try to concentrate on using this one. This one's an older one of his. I don't know when it first came out, but these are his brand new ones. All right, so now I'm going to look through here, and I'm going to try to see something that I like for the pink page, because we're just going to do 2 pages at once. So I'm just going to kind of flip and see what catches my eye. I'm going to see what catches my eye. Okay, I do like this, even though it's not an eye. I'd have to put an eyeball on that, but I like those colors because it just goes. So let's go ahead and cut this out. And again, I know some of y'all go, oh my gosh, I couldn't cut those pages up and lose what's on the back. I know, people. I've bought 2 of some of these books. I've bought 2 of some of them. Let's get the glue off the back of the book now, because I just stuck it in the glue. My glue on my glue wax paper. Hang on. Let's clean that up. Let's get another piece of wax paper in a minute. Okay. There we go. All right. So we got that. Now I am going to need an eye, though. I want this, but I'm also going to want an eye in there. So let's cut this out. I'm just going to cut this out because I like the colors of this some kind of flowery thing. And then we're going to put some numbers in the background. There's probably some eyes on back of here, so we can use some of those eyes there. And again, I picked this piece because of the color. It had the yellow, the blue, and the pink all in it. So I cut them out. I'm going to kind of lay it out and decide, you know, where I want things before I start slapping down paint and stuff. Stencils, foamies, you know. So I'll probably want to do white numbers, because that'll kind of tie this in with that. So, and then I'm going to need some kind of an eye in there. I'm going to have to find it. I want a full eye. So again, y'all know I keep these books in the plastic snap sleeves so that anything that's like this doesn't fly out and go somewhere. All right, let's see. Maybe I want maybe one of these blue, because I'm kind of, you know, got her over here. Let me move my paint out of the way. It's going everywhere. Like this. I have no room here when we have tons of stuff on the tabs. All right, so let's see. I do hate to lose her. She's really pretty, but if I use one of these up here, and now, well, there's more. There's enough eyes to go through here. Okay, I like this girl. Okay, so I want her eyes. Okay, so we got some more eyes. Put this to the side. And I think we'll do something like this for her. All right. I like that. So let's do some white numbers. This is going to be pretty much covered up everywhere except around here. So that's where we'll put our Let me get out some white paint. Where's the white? Where's the white paint? Not seeing the white paint. Here it is. Because we didn't use white paint to paint any pages. All right. All right, let's see. Hi, let's see. I said hi to Elisa. Eyes on you. Yeah, Debbie Bruce. Oh yeah, I do have one of those. I actually use that little. I use it as the little eye. I do need to pull that out because that's perfect for this little book. Thanks for reminding me, Miriam. I did use the little eye last week in gold. So yeah, I will need to pull that back out. All right, here's the other half of my little sponge here, and we're going to tap off. No water in the sponge either. You want to keep it very dry. Okay. So I'm going to just want a little essence of numbers along the side here. Are y'all having fun seeing this and trying to think about doing this? I hope it's giving y'all ideas and inspiration. Even if you just do one page, you don't have to do a whole book even, you know? But pull out your stencils, your stamps, your foamies, your, stuff that you don't always use, and do a mixed media book. All right, I think that's good. I don't want it to dry. So let's see how well I did this. And let's see, let's go over here doing it this way. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. All right, let's see if I got if I didn't get enough paint on there, I'll go in there with a Posca. But that's pretty good. All right, so now let's do the other side. And I'll just wipe this off with a baby wipe so it doesn't sit on the foamies. The foam stamps. And these you can get at PM Artist Studio as well. I don't know if Tina's still here. I think Janet has company, so she's gone. But if Tina wants to put in a link to PM Artist Studio, if Tina's still here. There she is. Yeah, Tina, if you want to put a link to PM Artist Studios, and then y'all can go and shop. Let's see, let's do this way. Then I just need a little bit of a number right in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this off and just do enough for a number. And I don't even know if I need one. That's probably all going to cover up. Yeah, that's all going to be covered up. All right, so let me just wipe my little foam stamp off here. Move the paint out of my way. Let's dry this. Oh, and I put the sponge in the water, but don't reuse. If you're going to stencil, do not use a damp or wet sponge because it will all soak up underneath. You know what I mean? You know what? I think I want some pink. I'm going to get that. I'm going to put some pink over here. You don't want to use a wet sponge to apply your paint because it will then soak under. But I'm going to come back over here. Do I have enough pink on here? Let's see. I might have enough pink on here. No, I'm going to need to put out a little bit more pink. Just a dab. There we go. Oh, it's right in front of me. Let's see. I want to go this way. So let's just do the bottom half here. Sorry, baby, can't come up here. Malibu's looking longingly at my feet like, can I come up there, Mom? There's not even room for your little body. Up here, Malibu. Not even room for your little body. Okay, I just want a little bit of that, like that. Let's see what we got here. Well, it's hard to see, but I can see, well, you can see it a little bit. Just kind of ties the two pages in together, you know. Okay. Now I'll put this in the water. I have more sponges, so if I do more, I'll get that out. All right, so let's pick up some of these little scrappies. Move the paint up here. Let's dry this. Okay, let's put out some. I need another piece. Let me go up under here. Here, let's just take a little piece. I just need a piece of wax paper to put the glue on because I'm just gluing all this down by hand. So we'll put a little glue out. Because I'm not using matte medium and I don't trust glue sticks on acrylic paint. I mean, it probably will be okay, but this is better. And it flattens everything out. Okay. This right here. You can go around it with white Posca and stuff. Okay, and again, it's perfectly flat, but if you don't think it is, you can take a card and smash it down. Hi, Helen. Who else am I missing? So at 11, which is about 30 minutes, I'll work on this for about 30 minutes, and at about 11, we'll do a giveaway. I'm giving away one US, one international. If y'all missed this book, I did paint this, put it together, showed you how to fold it, cut it, and make it. It's a double-sided book. So, yeah. And now we're using the Collage Soup, I Spy an Eye. When I finish the book, I'll do a little reel. I don't think it'll be today because, there's 30-something pages. 30, how many did we say there were? 34 pages. Hi, Lady Jan. Lady Jan and Mr. Bear. They're in the hotel. Where are you? Packing for airport security. Okay, so y'all are flying out today. You want to give a little itinerary? Jan, do you have time? Lady Jan, do you have a minute to tell us, a couple places you're going to go? Are we going to visit Cadfael? I loved it when she went and visited Shrewsbury and all the places where Cadfael, the book went, and I'm not saying this because you already given me enough Cadfael stuff, but I'm hoping you'll get to go visit Cadfael again. So let's see if she answers. All right, let's see. Let's put these eyes up here. And I'll probably put blue lashes on her. Okay, mash it down again. If you're not sure, you can take a card and mash it down well. I got her little nose a little crooked. That's okay. I'm trying to read chat. Let's see. She may have already left. I don't know. Lady Jan, they're in the airport. So I'm sure we're the last people on our mind right now. All right, so let's get a darker pink. I got pink. Let's see is this pink going to show up? Oh yeah, it's lighter. Do I have a darker pink? Oh wait, I do have a bigger and darker pink. Let's go with this. Okay, here she goes. Over the pole to Wales. Y'all remember she's in Canada. Over the poles to Wales, Scotland, Ireland. Hi, Tori, she's saying, and England before home. Oh, take plenty of pictures, Jan, and post them. Lady True North Jan does have an Instagram, so y'all can follow her. She also has a lady craft. I forget, she has a craft channel too, but if she posts her trip, it'll probably be under Lady True North, probably on Instagram. Hopefully she'll post pictures there. I know she's on Facebook, but hopefully she'll share some pictures on the way. Y'all are going to have so much fun. Safe travels. We pray you have safe travels, Jan and Mr. Bear. So fun. Y'all are great. Mr. Bear and Jan are the best. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to come up here and go around the edge. Kind of clean up that edge a little from other pages there. Okay, now I think I'll take the white and we'll go around this just because we can. But yeah, however long this takes me to finish this book, when I finish it, I will post a reel or something. And I'll hashtag collage soup. All right, so now I think I want blue or teal color lash. She had white ones. We're going to give her some teal lashes. I'm giving her those don't draw your lashes like this kind of lashes. I always tell y'all when you draw your lashes on something, don't draw them like this. Just straight out. You want to flick them. You want to do flicky eyelashes like, let's see. I need a pen or something. Do I have a pen? Here's a Sharpie. Like, let's get a piece of paper out from under here. So but I'm doing this on purpose to make them dramatic, like this kind of lashes. But when you draw lashes on a girl or a guy, you want to kind of flick them like this if you want them to look like real lashes. Don't do this. But I am doing that on these. All right, so let's see. I need that. Once that dries over that, I can go over it again a second time. I might have to hit it with a heat gun because they're not showing up. It's kind of soaking in. So I'm going to go over it a second time there. Just the bottom lashes. Let's see. Do we have anything else from Jan? I'll post on Instagram. Okay. Thank you, Jan. The quail. Yeah, the quail is your mascot. Or is Mr. Bear your mascot? Or both. All right, let's see here. I'm going to turn this upside down so I can do some, let's see, we'll go ahead and do some stripes on this one too, blue. Again, you can spend all day doodling and, whatever you want to do on your pages. I'm just trying to give y'all some ideas of what you can do. And I think that's all. I don't want to go along the edge. I like it like that. I think I'll put some dots, though. I'll put some big dots over here. Again, you can use girls out of the magazine, or guys. You can use them out, people out of magazines. You don't have to, use this particular book. I just like it. All right, let's try this. And I did forget one thing. I want to put a highlight in her eye. Like I did the other girl. Kind of make her eyes stand out a little. All right, take a quick little sip of water over here. All right, y'all have any questions, comments? What do y'all think so far? Page 1. I don't know what I'll do on the cover yet, but now and again, I'm going by the color of the paper as to what I pick. You could pick your image and then go find the color. You can do it any way you want, just saying. But I do want eyes on every page. This is going to be my I Spy book. I might stamp I Spy an eye on the cover, stamp that out with some I do have foam stamps and regular wood block stamps. You know, we can do that. Thanks. All right. So again, guys, there's like there's just so many pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then it flips the other way. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, did I lose track? 27 or 28. And then there's 6 hidden pages that you have to flip up or flip down. There's 6 hidden pages that you only can see if you flap up or flap down. Okay? Those are the only way you can see those six hidden pages in here. Okay, so let's turn it back around. Oh, I did kind of want to put a big 1, 2, like there's a 2 there, so I need a 1 here. Let's see. Let me see my stamp here. There's a 1 right there. Let's do a 1, and we'll put a big circle around them, like a teal, like the 2 and the 1, because I'm going to number the pages. So let's go ahead and put. Let me get a little. Maybe I can just do it with my finger because it's just that 1 number. Let's see if I can do this. Just going to pick it up. Just pick up the paint with my finger because I just want 1, 1. Okay, and now we're just going to stamp a 1. If I can do this kind of neatly, we'll see what happens. Bye, Jan. Safe travels. Thanks for stopping in. All right, let's dry. And then let's go with, what color do I want to go with? Do I want to go with the teal? Do I want to, let's see if it'll show up. I don't think that'll show up. I need a darker blue or, let's see, what this color? There we go. Doesn't really match, but that's okay. I want this 1 here. And then 2. Because I want, and I might use Carrie's stamp through this whole thing because this is nice, having the numbers already there. And I do want to show you what they're going to look like when I edge them in gold as well. So that's page 1, page 2, but I think I want this to be a little, if I stripe it, it's going to get lost, I think. Maybe I'll just make that a little thicker. I was thinking about striping it or polka dotting it, but it might get lost. Where if I just leave them like that, then you can see the page numbers really easy. All right, what time? We still got a few minutes before I do the giveaway. Thanks, everybody, for being here. If you want to see the book, how I cut and folded it, a la Tisha Moore, go back to the 33-minute mark where I show how to do it. All right, so there we go. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do on the cover yet, but there's page 1. I'm not going to number this. This is technically page 1, but I'm not going to number it page 1. This will just be the cover. Then page 1, 2, and we'll somehow number. Maybe that needs to be a little more. Let's add more white to the number. Okay, let me dry this, and I think I'll go ahead and edge it. I don't really want to edge everything in gold to the end because I'm sure I'm going to get paint kind of smearing or slapping over the edges, and it's going to ruin the gold, and I'm going to have to go back and do the gold again. But I will do these 2 pages in gold just so you can see what it looks like edged in gold, even if I have to go back and do it again. Okay, so I got a little spot right here. to put the gold paint. And I'm just using the DecoArt Metallic Splendid Gold. Splendid Gold. Thanks, Annette. All right, let's see. It's really easy to make. And if you can go out and get you a kid's poster board, you can make this. All right, so now I'm just going to, let me kind of get this kind of flattened out. I think I'm going to take this wax paper and fold it up, and I can use it for gluing or other things, but it's kind of getting really in my way. Let's see, let's put my little light back up here. It's kind of falling down. There we go. I have little fairy lights along there. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to just pick up some gold with my finger. And I'm going to go and I'm going to kind of lift, remember, it's like an accordion. It's like the whole book's like an accordion. All right, so I'm going to just pick this up and I'm going to just go around the edges with gold. You could, if you're, don't want to think it's going to be a little wonky, then go use a pen or something. But, I'm going to just do with my fingers here. Then I'll hold it up so you can kind of see it where it's shiny. But I'm going to do all the pages like this, including right there in the middle. So when it's all done, all the pages will be edged in gold. I'm trying not to touch it while I'm doing, touch the edges while I'm doing this. You could dry each side if you wanted before you moved on. Okay. I think I will dry that before I move on so you can kind of see. Because I'm going to do there too. All right, let me dry this. Bye, Anastasia. Thanks for stopping in. Sleep well. All right, now I'm going to go over here and get some more paint. I'm going to fold this over a little so I can get right here on the edge. Okay. Now let me go ahead and dry that because I've got to kind of hang on right there. It's not completely dry, but I think I can get around this here. Okay, lift this up. I'm going to go around all the edges. I'm kind of pulling down. I'm kind of pushing. I'm, putting the paint down, kind of going like that, kind of pulling away. So the paint kind of stays there. Okay, let's turn it. Some places are going to be thicker than others, depending on how much paint you got on your finger. Okay, go to this edge. All right, now let's dry that. Yeah, Dollar Tree sell poster board. And remember, let me find one of the sample ones I got here. When you fold it, you can see how it's kind of rough. It does crack the paper. See how it you can see a rough edge. When you fold a poster board, it's going to crack the edges. So it's not going to be, it's not going to be like a watercolor paper maybe. it is, it's cheap paper, so it's going to crack your paper, and so you're going to have rough edges. Now, if you don't like that, you can probably sand it down with an emery board, or but if y'all want me to, if y'all want, I will show you one more time how to make it. But or you can just go back to 33 minutes. All right, so there we go. That's page 1 and 2 with my eyes. I really want that gold's not quite dry yet, so I want to kind of let that gold set for just a second. All right, let me check chat here. Tina gotta go. Okay, all right, yeah, it's not going to be a crisp fold. Exactly, Tina. All right, stay safe. Tina's got bad weather coming in Florida, so stay safe, Tina. She's south, waist, pretty south of me. I'm mid Georgia. So, all right, y'all have any questions, comments? What do y'all think? Oh, you're not leaving yet? Okay. Well, I thought I saw some. You say you were, and I don't. You stay safe. Hi, Patricia. All right. Let's see. Any questions? Hi. Did I say hi to you, Kathleen? I'm not sure. I said hi to Ego. You love this? Good, Tori. And it's just so, you can use anything. Again, you can use magazine images, any of your collage fodder, your collage books. We got flowers, birds. You can make it any theme you want. I'm just going to make this eyes. You don't have to have a theme. It can just be like your magazine journals where you just like reverse collage, paint out, you reverse collage out magazine images. There's so much you can do. I just thought this would be a fun little project that it's so really it's anybody can do. Slapping down some paint, some collage, some stencils, some foam stamps. I'm looking around what else we use. Poscas or any kind of paint pen. Doesn't even have to be a paint pen. You can just use your Sharpies, your Sharpie markers, your ballpoint pens to doodle, just depending on what a Zentangle. You can put a Zentangle on her. I don't Zentangle, but um, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll do a BRB. If you want, no, you know what? I'm not gonna fold another one. I got too much stuff here. I'd have to move. So y'all just go back to the 33 mark to see me make the book because I got too much paint and glue and stuff all over here. I'd have to clean completely up before I could fold another one. So I'll show you, but I will show you a blank one, what it looks like. But it looks the same just with that color. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna get some of the paint off my hands. Hi, hi, good grief. Hi, Debbie. Let me get a sip of water. Maybe a bite of my banana. My voice, your voice, you talk for 2 or 3 hours in a row. Yeah. Mm, let's see. All right. I got any of the wet paint off. So I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, you could also do scribbles and doodles with like your woodies. You could do splatters. I didn't do any splatters or drips. You could do splatters and drips. You could have a drippy eye, like she's crying. Y'all want to do one drip? Let's do one drip. Let's see. Let me find a white paint. I mean, a white ink here. Let's shake this up. Let's do that. Because, because we can. Let's see if we can do this. All right, here we go. Let's see. Do I have enough in? I didn't get any. Did I pick any up? Let's see here. Okay, now I put a little bit in there. I need my, hang on. I need my, where is it? My pipette. Okay, let me get my pipette. Let me get some water in my pipette. Do I have some water in there? I think I did. Let's make sure I pick some up. Okay, so now we're going to take and put a drop of water. Come on. You know you want to drip. Come on. There we go. Okay, let me see. Oh, Tina. No problem, Tina. All right, what do y'all think? So like that? Yes, milky tears. Hi, Devin. We use your stencil over here as a background. Then we went around it. If you missed it, and Devin's in the middle of moving, so she may not be here about like 1 minute, but thanks for stopping in, Devin. She's in the middle of moving. We used your stencil as a background. If you missed it, we painted. I got to dry that. Painted a whole book, folded, cut, and painted the book, and now we're starting to decorate it. So we used your stencil, Carrie's number foamy stamp, and this is let's see where to go. Where I put it? Did I put it in here? Well, here's the this is the paper for it. Cube Reversal is the name of that stencil. Oh, there it is. I did put it back in there. I was good. I put it back. I try to keep my stencils in their little sleeves. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I told everybody you would not be streaming today. I did see that post. Devin. All right. So let's see. What else should we do? That's got to dry a minute. Let me hit it with the heat gun. Let's see. Okay, we'll let it sit for a minute. We'll do and pick some eyes out for another page. Again, if y'all missed it, guys, we're using the I Spy and I Collage Soup book. For the book is all going to be eyes. Okay, so let's go and do the giveaway. It's almost 11. All right, so here's how it works. I got 2 made. This is my sample one. I got 2 behind me. I'll put y'all's name. I don't want to get it all in here. I want y'all to have a clean book. But let me find a Sharpie pen to write with. Where's my? Oh, here it is. Sharpie pen. So I'll flip through this book real quick so you can see there's glue right there. Let's get rid of that glue. There we go. I'll flip through the book so you can see what it looks like all unpainted. And I've already got 2 made. I'm going to give 1 US, 1 international. Again, it's poster board. You're going to have rough edges. And my folds are not perfect, but you'll have an idea. And again, if you go back to the 33-minute mark here, you'll see how I fold and cut it. And I'm giving total credit because the first person I saw do it, 14, 15, I don't even know how many years ago, was Tisha Moore. And she used a large watercolor sheet of watercolor paper, which, they can be a little pricey. But you can just use a poster board, which is what I got here. All right. And so you've got, I said 26, 28 pages. So you go all the way through here. And when you get to the back of the book, then you can continue go the other way. So you'll have like 28 pages. And then you'll also have some flip ups, which I painted in black in mine. So just so that you can see when they flip down or flip up. So you've got 6 of those pages. So it's all one big sheet of paper. Again, I showed how to do this, how to fold and cut it at the 33 about minute mark. So you can see how I did the fold and the cut. All right, so let's go ahead and, well, I do have them sitting right here. As long as this is completely dry. Let's make sure this is completely clean and dry. All right. So we're going to give one US, one international. And how I'm going to do this is how I'm going to send them out. Got baby wipes everywhere. Is let me get a couple envelopes. Do I have, there's one. Do I have another one sitting here somewhere? Here we go. All right. Is I'm going to mail them in these. And how I'm going to mail them, just so y'all know, when you get them, they're not going to be like this. They're going to be like this. Okay. So when you get it out of the envelope, you just have to close it and then continue on. But I'm going to mail them like this because that's cheaper, especially to international. It will be considered a flat envelope. If I mail it like this, it's going to be considered a book with a custom form, and y'all know what that's like. So we're going to have one here and another one here. So I'm just going to open it up in the middle and flatten it out. Okay, so here's how we do yeah, thank you, Tina. After I say go, one number only, between 1 and 100. We'll do international first. Hang on. Here we go. Okay, so international only. International only. Between 1 and 100. Wait till I type in go. Okay. When you mail them, please write do not. No, you can't do that. Tina, when you write do not bend on the envelope, that's considered a package and they charge you accordingly. If it's in an envelope like this, it's considered a flat, rate envelope. If you put do not bend, you have to pay extra for that because they consider it a package then. So yeah, hopefully it won't it's just it's even if it got a little bent, y'all can flatten it out. In this case, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, it's considered a package then. And remember, I tried to send Raul. Well, I did send it eventually, but here's what happened with Raul. I'll give you all this little story real quick. Raul won just a flat with a zipper pencil case. It's a little, maybe just a little bit thicker than this, not much. And in one of these kind of envelopes like here, and I said, well, let me just go ahead and put a custom form on it, and we'll just, to be safe, to put a custom form on it with $1. I think I paid $1, maybe $2 for the pencil case on Hobby Lobby clearance, Happy Planner, what do you call it, a pencil case. It was going to cost me $20 to mail it, and Raul would have to pay $10 custom to pick it up. $30. I said, no, you know what? Tore up the custom form. I said, let's just go ahead and try to send it through as a flat rate envelope and see what happens. And that cost $7. That cost $7, which is fine. But anything over about $5 to the international, it's just not, I might as well send you a gift card for goodness sake, right? So I wasn't going to make Raul pay $10 to get a $2 pencil case. So anyway, I did send it in the flat rate envelope, and hopefully it'll get there. If it's returned to me, I'll send Raul something else because, All right, so this is what we're doing. When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100, one number only. Don't change your number, move your number. Don't do any of that. That's too much for me and Tina to handle. It's just me and Tina. But I don't know. Julie may still be here, but I think Julie went back to work, so I'm not sure. And Janet's got company. And our little Picola, our sweet RVing Picola's hitting the road. Ditched us, hit the road. Love you, Picola, if you're watching. I keep asking her to give us some pictures in my messages so I can share them. She does give me an update. She gave me an update that they had a tornado. They had to fight a tornado a couple weeks ago. They had to, get out of the RV and go into a safe space. And they were okay though. But yeah, they did go through a tornado alley. Okay, so when I type in go, yes, she's still considered our mod. Anytime there she is. Julie is still here. Thank you. Working behind the scenes. All right, here we go, guys. Wait a minute. Let me get down here on the thing here. There we go. Okay, international only. Even though I spelt it wrong, international only. Come on, go. I typed it in. Go, go, go. It's not go. It's there it goes. Oh, there it goes. And I'll go through the book and pick out a couple more pages worth, and we'll just do that till about 11:30. Anne comes on at noon. Devin is not coming on today at 2:30, her usual time, because she's moving, in the process of moving, and she's going to give us an amazing tour of her studio. She's going to give us an amazing tour of her studio once she gets settled in a few months, or weeks, however long it takes her. All right, y'all get your numbers in. Let me bring up my random.org. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag, people. I just love saying that. Okay, let's see. Random.org. Let it load up here. All right, so I got my random.org. We got our little window here. Get your numbers in. Devin said, yeah, in a few months, probably. All right, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. First person closest without going over. First person closest without going over. Cindy, you're late, but all right, let me redo a stop. Cindy, you technically, well, I can't let you in because that's my rules. If I start changing the rules, then you're too late, Cindy. Sorry, I can't change the rules. I'll be changing them every week. Okay, here we go. First person closest to 64 without going over. 64 without going over. Oh my gosh, is it Raul for real? Raul has 61. Thanks, Janet. I think Raul got 61. I'm telling you, Raul plays every time. So he plays, he wins. So Raul will get one. All right, so Raul gets one. All right, let me do the other US. Okay, so we're going to do the whole thing over. Did he see that he won? Did he see it? Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're going to do USA only. USA only, 1 to 100. Wait till I type in go. I don't see, did he pass out? There he goes. Okay, so wait up. USA only. When I type in go, one number only, first person closest without going over. I can't help it. It's random. It's random.org. So again, if y'all miss, here's our pages that we've done so far. I'm going to try to work on it 2 more. I might just go in order. I might go in order here just because, make it easy for everybody. If I was working by myself, I'd probably skip to whatever color I wanted to work on next. We'll see what happens. All right. Get your numbers in, USA. And again, it's going to be it's going to be opened up flat for you. And I just have to take it out and fold it. And there you go. And then all your pages are ready to go. And again, if you missed it, I've said it a whole bunch of times, but if you missed it, it's at the 33 minute mark where I show how to cut and fold this. And then we've been starting to decorate. All right, get your numbers in. Well, Cindy, well, yeah, Cindy, oh, we're USI. Well, now you can play. You couldn't play a minute ago, Cindy. That was international, so you couldn't have played anyway. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she put in two. Cindy, you're going to have to drop a number. You're putting in way too many numbers, Cindy. Somebody's saying drop a number. I'm going to give you a second to drop a number before I put in stop. Tina just typed it in for her. Tell me when it's okay, Tina. Tell me when she's dropped a number. Either that or we'll drop her second number and go with the first number. We'll go with her first number then. If you can you drop it for Tina? Go ahead. Okay. All right. There we go. Stop. Didn't even count down. There we go. All right. So now, all right, here we go. That was for the international new number 17. Closest to 17 without going over. Now, let's see. Kathleen has 16. Let me go back and see if anybody got 17 or 16 first. Scroll up. Leona got 17 right on the nose. So Leona Jean, you got 17 right on the nose. There we go. That was easy. Leona got it first and the quickest. Leona, congratulations. Now I showed y'all how to make these guys. One poster board. Don't y'all be dissing. Y'all can make this. Y'all can make it one poster board. It is easy peasy. Yeah, no cat herding today. You're welcome, Leona. Leona and Raul. All right, so let's go back here for a couple minutes and we'll at least pick out some stuff for the next page. Let's make sure that's dry. Yeah, that's dry. And again, I might go back in here with some more dots and dashes, but all right, so now we got yellow and orange. Let's see what we can pick out in our I Spy. Let's move this right there so you can see the colors. This all can be painted out, covered up, All right, let's see what we got in yellow and orange color. Oh, we got cats. That might be fun to do a giant cat eye. I think I might even want to go across 2 pages. Oh, wait, we're going to do this. That didn't take long because y'all know me. I love me some cats. All right, I do like these guys, but I like this better. So what we're going to do is, because this is all about eyes, right? I'm doing this whole book is going to be on eyes. So I think what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to do something funky with the ears. So let's go ahead and let's see here. Whoops, let's cut it a little neater. All right, let's cut the torn edge off. And let's see how much of a cat can I get in there. I can almost get the whole cat. Okay, so we get the whole cat there. And then what I'm thinking is we can take these ears. Let's see if we can do this. One ear's a little bigger than, we can go fold it over there. There we go. We're going to go with that. Oh, look at these guys. These are fun too. But they'll all go back in my book, and then the book goes into a plastic sleeve, and that way all the little bits don't get, you can go back and use them. All right, so let's see. All right, we could go this way with them. They could go kind of up. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I think I'll have them go that way. We'll have them go that way. Okay, but before we do that, let's go ahead and put some other stuff here. Some orange and yellow stamping. So let's go ahead here. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just cut the triangles off there. Just so that Um, there we go. So we can have more painty stuff. All right. So let's see here. Let's get, let's do, where's my stamps? Did I put them? Oh, here we go. I could use the numbers again. I could use these. I think we'll go with these. We'll go with this one. Not a lot showing. So, all right, let's go ahead and go with some orange. Let's put it on here again, see how much actually shows. Let's go right up to the edge like that. Let's go right up to the edge. You like the ears down better? Like this? Like that? Y'all like the ears down better? Now it's starting to look like kind of looks like a dog, but what do you think? You like them that way? Down ears? Okay, there we go. There's the down ears. All right, so let's go ahead and do some, let's get some orange out here. That's red here. Okay, we'll get some orange and baby wipes. And remember, I got to put a big 3 somewhere on here, maybe on his ear or something, or this ear. 3 and 4, because I'm numbering them and I want big numbers. See, like this 1, 2, and we'll have to do like 3 and 4. We'll have to put them in the ears. That's what we'll do. All right, now let me get another piece of sponge. Again, I just usually cut them in half and then fold them like this. All right, let's get some orange. All right, now I'm making a mess. We got to dab. We have to take a minute, so we got to dab. And I can always just put the stamp. I can stamp it, and I can always just go in with Posca to correct any, because I am doing this pretty quickly. All right. And this is lighter than that, so I could probably use the same orange on both sides. Let's see what happens here. Am I making a mess? Probably. All right, let's see here. Okay. Let's kind of clean that out a little. There we go. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go up here behind where the ears are going to go. So we'll go up here like this. Okay. But I hope y'all got some inspiration today. Again, these books are very easy to make, and then you can turn them into whatever you want. They can be collage, mixed media, magazine journals, anything. Just regular old journals. But I'm having fun with it because, like I said, I'm going to make this whole book is going to be with the eyes. The eye book. There we go. I see. Do I need more? Let's see. Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of need a little bit more. Let's put a little bit more on the inside there, just on one side here. Because the rest is going to be covered up. So let's just go ahead and get some there and a little bit up here. Just get a little bit more, just because I'm not sure where it's going to show. And we're going to go around them with some Poscas and stuff. So let's go ahead and go right here. And a little bit up here. Okay. Put that in the water, that little piece of sponge. Wipe off my foamy here. And these again are the Carrie Crafter's newest ones at PM Artist Studios. All right, now let me dry. It's hard to see that. Oh my gosh, it's not even showing up on camera. It's so showing up on my end. I can't believe that's not even showing up. That is odd. This is there's a light orange over that whole thing, and you can't even see it on camera. Weird. Let me see if I did some orange here. Let's see if does this show up? No, see, look, it doesn't even hardly show up. Well, it's there, people. You have to believe me. It looks just like this on this side, but it's a light orange. I don't know if I can. It's just weird. Oh, well. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue. So I'm going to, all right. So y'all know I'm just putting down, here, let's get me a little piece of wax paper here. I don't trust glue sticks, so I'm going to just put this all down by hand. I'll probably need more than that. And I'm just going to put the glue on. So it's nice, my image will stay nice and flat. I usually take the lid off of this and pour out some, but I have to get out my wrench to get the lid off. All right. Hang on. A little more glue. I'm not using matte medium today. Okay, there we go. I am going across 2 pages, which is really not ideal to go across 2 pages, because as the paper bends and bends and bends, it'll eventually crack right there in the middle. And I went just over the top there. I can trim it down, and it'll eventually tear. It's better to cut and, kind of work it in, but whatever. We're going with this today. All right, so now what do we say? The ears were going this way, or the ears are going up? How were we going to do the ears? This way? That was how we were going to do it, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. And again, just going to go right up over the edge with trim. Oh, down? Oh, I thought y'all said up. All right. I thought y'all said up. Did y'all change your mind on me? All right, here we go. All right. Hang on. It's so weird that you can't see those. I'll put those, I'll do them in Posca again, but whatever. Okay, so there we go. Let's make sure that's nice. You can always, like I said, you can take a card and mash, but I can feel that it's really flattened out. All right, now let's move all this because it's getting a little painty and gluey. I'd have to get some more out. All right, so while that's just sitting there, I'm going to go ahead and take baby wipe, get the glue off my fingers, and I'll take the Posca and see if I can. I cannot believe y'all can't see it's not showing up. But I do want to fix that little bit of, let's get rid of that little bit of blue there. Okay. And again, as you can see on this one, I outline I put gold around all the edges. I'm going to have gold everywhere. All right, so this is going to bend. Let's see if I can get this to bend right somewhere along his nose. Hang on. Might need a little more glue right there. Might need a little glue. All right, let me see at the edge. Well, there's not much hanging over, really. I thought there'd be more hanging over the edge, but I think we're good. All right, now, whoops. All right, let me take a, I wish you could see these circles. That's just odd that you can't see them on camera. I mean, you can see them kind of shine when I put it there, but you can't see. All right. So what I'm going to do is with all these circles, I'm just going to go over a few of them here. Is I'm going to go around each one with white, and I'm going to put a black line through each one. You'll see. But let me just go ahead and do a few of these, because they don't all have to be. You're not going to see this side anyway, because it's just fading into the orange. But I'm going to go ahead and go down here. Add a few where I missed because of the, I didn't stamp over here. Let's get rid of that. I'll go back over that again. Okay. It's going to have gold along that edge anyway. All right, let me put a few circles here. Y'all see what I'm doing? Just a minute. Okay, maybe one more up here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white. Now, the white might show up over here. So, all right, so now I'm going to take my white and go around each one. Again, you can doodle or however you want to do yours with whatever tools you have. Janet would be Zentangling, or she'd probably do hers on watercolor paper and do a watercolor something, something. That would be awesome, Janet. You need to do that. You need to do a watercolor book like this and do your little, what is that called? Those abstract line things that you do, or little, smears and circles, and then you doodle on the inside. You need a whole book of those, Janet. I'm putting you to work. Do y'all know what I'm going to do next on these? I gotta let this sit for just a minute. I gotta let that dry because I'll be smearing it if I don't. Let's put one here. Let's put one there. You probably won't see the white on this side much. And I'll do the whiskers too. We'll do that. Almost there. Now, do I want to do everyone? Maybe. Where's my Sharpie here? Now, what I'm going to do is, it'd be easier with a sharp, I mean, a Posca, but if I put one here, it's going to look like a fang, but that's okay. Thanks, Colleen. Colleen, anything we do like this, we all think it's awesome. So it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Because we just like the odd. Uh, all right, so there we go. We got a bunch of cat eyes on there. Now, do I want white whiskers, which would look better, but it won't show up on. Maybe let's do this. Let's do black whiskers on this side. And we'll do, let me get a skinnier white Posca brush. Let's see. Where's my thinner white? Here it is. And we'll do white ones. And you're probably not going to be able to, let's just do black. It's not going to work over that paint. So we'll just go ahead and do black on here too. Let's do one or two more, kind of crossing over. There we go. All right. Do we need a little tongue? Maybe we need a little tongue. I do want to highlight an eye. Might be looking off to the side a little. What did Janice say? And then you could add, but there's still time, Kat. Oh, anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed doing this and just having some fun. Uh, playing with the little poster book. I'm going to have to really fold that and make it stay until it kind of eases in there. But yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to head out. It's about 11:30, and add another fang. Okay. Well, let's see then. Let's do some fangs. That one doesn't really look like where it would be in the mouth. What does it? Let's see. Let's do bigger fangs then. Let's do bigger fangs. Hang on. We'll do bigger fangs and outline them and put some white in there. They're not exactly even. But are fangs ever even? Maybe his little tongue needs to be outlined. Oh my gosh, you're welcome. Thanks, Devin. And I hope your move is going smoothly. I hope your move. Trust me. I've moved 30 times in my life. I know what it's like. You always hope for the smooth move. All right, guys. Well, I don't know. Maybe by the next time you see, I'll at least have the cover done. And then, and I also, that's the other thing. Wait. We got to do one more thing. Let me see. I need the 3. Hang on. We're going to do one more thing. I wonder if I could do it with the Posca. Would that work? Let's try. Let's see if I can do this with the Posca. Will that show up? rather than put the paint directly on there. Let's see. Let's try it. Because I'm going to number every page, remember? So is that like, there's a 3. I want it on the ear. 3. That did work. Okay. I can go over it a little bit when it dries. And then let's do the 4. Because I want the number on every page. See, aren't y'all glad y'all stayed that last 30 seconds to see this tip? And then we want 4 right there. There we go. All right. Because we're numbering all the pages. Okay, there we go, sister. You're so cute, sister. All right, guys. So don't forget, Ann comes on at noon, I think. I don't know who else did. Anybody pop? Tell your, say when you're coming on. Now's the time to say it. All right, guys. Well, let me go clean up, get some lunch, and we will see you on Monday. Remember, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and hope y'all have a good rest of your week. But I'm sure I'll see y'all at other streams. All right, guys. Bye.